Hello and welcome back to day number 92 of my road to 200 kilogram total. Now for today, as you can probably have guessed from the title, it is my birthday. Yes, I am 24 years old. Well, I don't want to say old, but this workout definitely made me feel old. To touch on that, you know what? I'm happy today. Birthday blues have been hitting me pretty hard for the past few days, especially in the last video when I talked about adversity. Yeah, basically that was part of the birthday blues. But yeah, celebrating today with a fresh mindset. It is again more on. I was surprised when I saw that the program was for this week was specifically more for volume. Especially with today's the most high volume day I have, but over the course of the next few weeks, I suppose it's going to be it's gonna taper. The volume's gonna taper down and the intensity is gonna shoot back up. So we're probably headed for setting finally the 200 kilogram total. Now training has been going quite well. Whether I don't know why I'm mentioning the weather, but then it is now kind of gloomy. You can probably tell from the video that it's not as bright and sunny as usual. But yeah, that's it for the announcement of my birthday. Now to focus more on the training, again I mentioned that it is more high volume, and it was 55 for triples, 60 for triples, and then 65 for doubles on the snatch, followed by doubles for the clean and jerk at 80 kilos. Even though I was more worried about the doubles for the clean and jerk, I'll tell you guys right now that it actually felt a lot better than the snatches, because I think that much volume for the snatches, especially since it was 3 sets of triples for 55 and 60, yeah, that sort of messed me up pretty good. Right, and in terms of the warm-up, I just went straight for 50, so that I just had to take it for 2 sets and then immediately went to 55 for the first working set, because that's just how I roll. Should I have taken 40? I kind of don't think I should. I still don't think I should have taken 40 or 45. I think that would just been wasted time, especially since I am used to warming up the snatches with 50 kilos now. And something that's helped me a lot is warming up, also increasing the weights of my warm-ups. It helps me to feel a lot fresher for when I head to the main sets. And I'm probably gonna do the same thing with the clean and jerks, but the clean and jerks, there's still a set amount of weights that I have to hit before I go to the main sessions. But for today, I just said, no, screw it. I'm tired and I need to prepare food for my birthday, because mother doesn't cook, sister's not here because she's working, so I had to cook. Well, technically I didn't have to cook because my lovely friends sent me a whole lot of fried chicken. So this is technically an unplanned cheat day, but ironically I'm still in a deficit anyway, despite how much I ate. I'm actually not feeling too great right now, if I'm being honest, with the amount that I ate. Alright, now for the snatch triples, they were hard, I'm not gonna lie. I felt myself losing the technique and aggressiveness as each rep passed by. So I'm not sure if it's good that I'm doing it in this way, that I expend a lot of energy first, try to maintain the aggressiveness, or should I just taper down the aggressiveness and move each rep perfectly. Alright, second set at triples, or I think this could be the third set. Is this the third set? No, this is the second set, Now, for how I've been approaching the snatch lately, I've mentioned before that I tried to slow down the first pull, but then that ended up making my snatch. It might look better on camera, but in terms of how it felt, no, I just couldn't translate that much speed in after the knees passed after the bar passes the knee. So instead, a technique that I opted for was how Owen does his. He still emphasizes that slower first. No, he doesn't have a slow first pull. He has a decently fast first pull followed by a very, very aggressively fast second pull, and that's how I've been doing it lately. I've been incorporating the way he does his snatches off the floor, but during the receiving, I still do it the same way that I still do it the Gabriel style of just slamming the feet down as much as possible and planting them. And you know what? It's helped because you'll see later during my miss at 65 during the second set that the only reason I missed it was because I wasn't able to pull under the bar fast enough, but my feet were very stable. No more possibility of like the knees caving in, just like how they do it with heavy clean and jerks. Boom, good. I am maybe jumping a bit forward too much on these, so I need to focus more on finishing the pull with the snatch. It's weird that in the snatch I finish my pull, while in the clean and jerk I cut the pull. Yeah, but you know, you still have to be able to adjust based on what you can do. If you've ever seen what was his name? Sorry, Anton Pliesnoy, he finishes the snatch really well. Finishes the pull, but in the clean and jerk he just cuts it and goes straight under, pulling the bar. He just pulls the bar until to the height that it needs to be, and then just focuses all of the energy into pulling under the bar and receiving it in a strong position. Right, third set. Was feeling very, very fatigued now at this point. Okay, still same setup. Look at that. Look at that back. My back and arms have been honestly just benefiting tremendously from all the hypertrophy work. Okay, then that was a good snatch. That's how my snatch should look like. Okay, second rep. It's only the second and third where you really see that that sort of massive jump. Not massive. It's not like Kuo with the 110 world record, but it's still a jump forward. That one was perfect. Something that I noticed with volume work, like the doubles or triples, is that you are forced to rely a lot on your technique during the last few reps, because if your technique isn't on point, you are not gonna make those reps. Right. Doubles. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that I am jumping forward a lot during that rep. Okay, second one. Now that one was pretty good. That was a really good rep. Now here for the second set, this was supposed to be the ending, but then I ended up missing the second rep. But let's just go at it one rep at a time. What's the first one? Good setup, staying over the bar. Breathe, drop, and pull. Good. Slight stripper squat on the way up. Hips going up first instead of at the same time with the knees. Yeah, there we go, I missed it. It was too far forward, meaning I either didn't pull it high enough to get under, or I didn't pull enough harder. So, that was actually one of the first few misses I've had in weeks, so I ended up just... It's in the snatch, I mean. So now, I had to take it again because I knew that I had to make it. Now that one was a bit too fast, if I'm being honest. That was just one speed all throughout. Which is not what I want. And actually, that's not what any good snatcher should want. That was better, and being very patient under the bar just to establish it. Right, now for the clean and jerk, started off at 50, and then you'll just see me that after two sets of this, I was just like, damn, I'm just way too tired to go to 60 and then to go to 70, so I just went straight to 80. Now, did it affect my clean and jerk? Well, let's see. Because so far so good with that first clean and jerk. I've been working a lot on the jerk, especially with the foot movement of the jerk, and it's helped me a lot. Boom, amazing. I just love my foot right now. The technique on the jerk is really what's saving a lot of these lifts, if I'm being honest. So I think when I try to hit a PR again, maybe go for 110. No, that's not a PR, but it would match my best clean and jerk. So if I did 110 kilos, I'm fairly certain I'd be able to make it. Because of how much my back knee will bend right now. There you can definitely tell that I got tired, especially with 50. And the reasoning is stupid. The reason is that I felt that 50 was too light. Well, too light, and then I was too tired. So yes, rate to 80. Just a casual 30 kilo jump. Right, come on. And you know what? I did it a lot better. Okay, some comments on the jerk. I may have cut the, what do you call that? No, I might have overdid the extension, which is why I'm over the extension. I may have overdone the drive, but which caused me to catch it a little higher than usual. That did get me in trouble. Oh, that was good. That would get me in trouble during competitions, because that's mainly where a lot of the press out rules come from, where you hit the bottom. If you hit the bottom of your jerk too high, then the tendency is that you'll press the bar up, or it might look like you press the bar up. There we go, good. That foot, keeping the back foot in that heel elevated position. Okay, boom. Yeah, kind of was feeling a bit of the fatigue now. This is 5 sets, by the way. These were 5 sets. There, I cut the extension short, so I had more time to get my head under past through my arms. So like that's when you get basically your head will be over your arms, leaning to that position. Jerks are good. Cleans were very good today at these weights. Amazing. And something that's been helping me a lot with the clean and jerk, especially for doubles, is that I have to just let go and reset. Because for the snatch, you can get away with just following the bar all the way down, which is what I did. But for the clean and jerk, just to save that energy, just let it drop and grab it again. Grab it again from the floor. You don't have to guide it all the way down and control it just so that you'd have, because that's tiring, honestly. I think that's maybe why I was a lot more tired before when doing this. Good speed, amazing speed. Now this is when for the cleans, I said before that this is the moment that you want to have maximum speed on the floor, because there is absolutely no way that you're just gonna be able to accelerate that past your knee. You just have to really rely on all of that power into pulling it off the floor, which is why heavy cleans would be my go-to for this. Heavy explosive clean pulls. If you want maybe about 80 to 85% of your max clean pull, because again, with the force velocity curve, even if you can clean pull 140 kilos, or no, let's say 200 kilos, but if you're pulling it super slow, which is counted as maximum force, slowest velocity, it's not gonna work well with the clean and jerk, because clean and jerk is a power movement. Well, you can put it in under strength power, but that would be loads of like 70 to 90% of your 1RM, but you need the speed, you need the power, which is why power is not Brazilian's maximum strength on the force velocity curve. Right, now remember last week when I said that I made the mistake of warming up too light at 75, and that might have made me feel heavier, made me feel the weights a lot faster or heavier during my last week. During last week, yeah, did not make that same mistake now. But because it opened up a whole new set of well, not mistakes, but it opened up a whole new set of problems. You'll see that my first set was actually a lot easier than the first set of what I did last Saturday. Alright, let's watch. Let's just see the speed. Oh, and I finally fixed the camera angle. Good speed. Yep. Perfect. So basically it was just 2 warm-ups because I thought to myself that, oh, I did way too much volume in the snatch and clean and jerk. There's no way I'm gonna be warming up with volume work during the back squat. That was perfect first set. Things started to go wrong here in the second set, especially with the third rep. First rep was good, easy, kind of a bit high for me. Boom. It was also kind of high, but look at this third rep. This was an eternity to lift. It might have looked fast in the video, but that was eternity. I swear, just when you're actually squatting, when you're the one that's actually squatting, you really feel slow as hell. But yeah, there we go. That definitely felt slow. This is the last set of that. Alright, last one. Come on. Good depth, and yeah, that was basically all the work at that point. Anyways, ended it with 6 sets of 15. All these again, evil rows. They're not as bad anymore. It's because my core is now used to it. I mean, look at it. Holy shit! Holy crap! That's actually that's enough gawking at myself. Damn, come you see your body every day. But yeah, I did. This was basically some core work. I do core work like twice a week, which is in line with what Fitz said in the video on Seek Strength, and that once you have an adequate core strength, it's easier to maintain it just as long as you do it like twice a week. Just have some core work twice a week, because honestly, back squatting heavy with proper form, it's core work. You're bracing your core, and it's the same thing with every other movement. You're utilizing that core to stabilize yourself. So basically, every exercise that you do, when you're whether or not it's stable or unstable, you are practicing core. So yeah, there we go. I support Squat U. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.